dive right in. Amar, you've recently downloaded the Mass Effect 3 demo, right?
I've downloaded the Mass Effect 3 demo for the PS3 and Xbox 360. It was available last Wednesday, and I have to say, I am impressed so far. I'm
Really?
happy with what's been given to me with the Mass Effect 3 demo. Single player, it's not bad. The worst thing with single player is now there's 3 modes to single player, right? There's your RPG mode, which is for those of you with Mass Effect, it's your regular old Mass Effect mode. There's action, in which all the dialogue options are cutscenes.
That's stupid. It's really stupid.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why would you buy Mass Effect if you didn't want the dialogue or the RPG section? I don't know. I think they're just trying to make it for casual gamers. And then there's a story mode, which is the combat is much easier, and emphasis is more on the story than the combat and the gameplay.
But you're...
Stick with the RPG mode, people.
Yeah.
Seriously, because that's the best of both worlds, and I think
Everyone's opinion is right, Amar.
no.
Well said.
If BioWare in this instance, I believe, are wrong, very, 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 very wrong. They haven't been this wrong ever.
Yeah, they have. I thought, wasn't Dragon Age 2 crap?
Yeah, but it wasn't this wrong.
Yeah, Dragon Age 2 was...
It wasn't a bad game.
It was very meh.
It was a meh game, exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad game. It was just not amazing or good. Well,
It wasn't bad. It wasn't good, though.
Yeah.
but the Mass Effect 3 demo, right? The single player, I found had the one. It was good, but there was for those of you that played Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, the health system is back, so now you don't automatically regenerate your health. You have to use your med packs again, Medigel. Also,
is that better, do you think?
I don't know.
I think it's better because in Mass Effect 1, you had your shield, which regenerated, and you had your health, which you had to use Medigel to heal.
Yeah, I like it that way.
In Mass Effect 2, your health and your shield both regenerated at the same time. So what was the point in having 2 different bars?
It made it kind of pointless.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
No,
silly.
your health regenerates slower than your shield.
Yeah, but it still regenerates.
That's true.
It's silly. It's silly.
Yeah. Couple of things that it's much better. For now, it's much faster to get in and out of cover.
Much faster to get in and out of cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like in the previous, you can roll now. You can roll sideways, forward, backwards.
Gears of War invented rolling, but go on.
You can take it, yeah, and also you can you can switch from cover to cover. So let's say if you have
Gears of War invented that too.
yeah, you can have
Basically, it's finally caught up with standard cover systems.
There you go.
Exactly. But
Which is good news.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's actually the cover system is actually very good in this game.
One thing I do like, I played this as well on PC. I didn't think it was great. I'm still going to get the game, but I don't know when. But one thing I do like is that when you're at the edge of cover, there's an arrow showing you whether with your current buttons pressed, you're going to roll to the side
Or over
to the next cover or like around the corner and out of the cover, which is really handy because then you don't end up, rolling into a bunch of bullets when you wanted to roll sideways and you don't start throwing things.
You mean like in what's that? Gears of War?
Yeah. One thing about
Shut up, Graham.
One thing about this one I'm a bit apprehensive about of the missions I played in the demo, right? A lot of set piece moments.
Sorry?
A lot of set piece moments.
Mm.
They made me a bit worried. Like a lot of it looks like an action film.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about it actually last week. You said they might Michael Bay the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially the first level. There's 2 levels, and the first level is very just like, oh my god, look at all the explosions happening around you.
Exactly. Like I think
Azura's Wrath.
yeah, it's like I don't know. It might just be these 2 levels that are just a bit more explodey and stuff. But it seems that you have a bit too many set piece moments for a Mass Effect game. It just didn't feel right. Also, multiplayer. This demo had the multiplayer beta in it, and I, for one, am very happy with how the multiplayer turned out.
Really?
It is. I won't say it's amazing, but it's very good.
And as Johnny feared, it actually hasn't taken away from the single player, you think?
Not so far.
Well, it's hard to tell when they only show you 2
Yeah,
levels.
that's only
Yeah,
the
yeah,
demo. So far, I don't think it has. But the multiplayer, for those of you that don't know, right, is squad-based co-op, right? So the only modes in the beta are survival, right? So basically just wave after wave of enemies. It's interesting. You can take different classes. So you have your sentinel, your soldier, etc., etc.
There's no competitive co-op, no?
There's no competitive.
So it's like Syndicate. It's all co-op.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, did I say competitive co-op?
Yes, you
competitive multiplayer.
did. There's no competitive multiplayer. But It's very good. It's so you choose a class, sentinel, soldier, etc., etc. Choose your weapon. One of the things they've done really interesting, right, is that you don't unlock weapons as you go on, right? You actually, what you do is that you get credits, and then you buy a pack with the credits, and that pack will have 5 random objects in it. So it could be skins, weapons, powers, anything.
Sounds like, wait, I'm assuming based on the demo, you're more excited for the game?
I am more excited for the game. In fact, I have pre-ordered the collector's edition because I'm a big nerd.
Actually, Johnny, speaking of demos of games you're getting excited about, SSX, the demo.
I have no words. Well, I do have words, but they're not radio appropriate.
He's way too excited about this.
I can't wait for this game. The demo is going up today, and seriously,
on both Xbox Live
and PSN.
and Sony.
PSN.
No, Sony Entertainment Network now.
SEN.
Yeah. Even though it still says PSN in the cross-media bar.
Does it?
Yeah. Well, last time I checked, I don't really look that often, but I don't even want to be here. I want to be at home playing SSX.
Have you downloaded it yet?
No. The store wasn't updated when I left this morning, so I'm going to have to start downloading when I get home and skip dinner and breathing. I can't wait. It just looks amazing. Everyone who liked old SSX games should download this, and everyone who owns an Xbox or a PlayStation should download this, because
Is it on the PC?
No.
Okay.
Well, not that I know of, and it wouldn't be very good anyway, because it's snowboarding, and who wants to do that with WASD?
Yeah, like I don't think racing games really belong on the PC either.
No. Well, unless you plug in a controller.
Yeah, exactly.
I had Need for Speed 2, I think, on PC. It was very mediocre.
Yeah,
It was alright.
It's much better with the controller.
Yeah. Some games just there, like third-person hack and slash and stuff.
Exactly. So yeah, excited for the SSX. For those of you that don't know what SSX is, Johnny, would you please clear to explain?
It's a snowboarding game where
It's the snowboarding game.
It's the snowboarding simulator for the realistic snowboarding experience. Except it's none of those things. It's snowboarding, but like
It's not realistic.
you don't have to worry about gravity or anything. You just press buttons and your guy does a flip and then does a handstand grind on the Great Wall of China. True story.
Just like
you can
in
do
real
that.
life.
Yeah, just like in real life. But
So
anyway, it's fun.
Would you say it's like the Tony Hawk of snowboarding?
Yeah, it's what Tony Hawk became.
Yeah, the first few Tony Hawk
Even
games.
though now Skate has kind of taken over
Well, yes,
that.
Skate's very
Skate's realistic, but Tony Hawk has always been sort of crazy out there
Yeah,
stuff.
If anyone played Tony Hawk's Underground 2, that was
what a game.
That was amazing.
It was
That was
ridiculous.
amazing.
That was a great game.
That's what SSX is like now. You don't have to worry about balance bars when you're grinding or anything, because they just said that's getting in the way of fun. Let's just do what we want, fly away or something. I don't know.
Nice.
But anyway, it's I can't wait. Everyone get it now.
Okay, fair enough. Amar, back to you. Syndicate.
Syndicate, right?
I don't know what to make of this because it's been so long since the
original.
since the last game,
And plus, the
and they're
original
changing so much.
Original was a completely different game altogether.
Yeah.
Syndicate, the original game came out how many years ago? 11?
Oh, I can't remember.
13
It
years
was.
That was the 90s, wasn't it?
It was an age ago.
It was ages ago. But anyways, it was not. The new one is a first-person shooter. The original was.
Which is coming out on Friday, by the way.
Yeah, it's coming out on Friday. It was a RTS type game where you sort of commanded agents.
No, it wasn't. Was it real time or was it turn based?
I know. I'm pretty sure it was real time.
It was turn-based.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a tactical shooter.
No, it wasn't a tactical shooter.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Because I remember you commanded like groups of agents and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyways,
Unless you can't tell, none of us have any idea what the original Syndicate was.
Well, no, I've seen gameplay.
But
I've never
we've
touched
all
it.
seen it, but none of us seem to know what it was.
but anyways, the new Syndicate, right? I think it looks interesting, to say the least. It's a first-person shooter, right? And it's set in like a cyberpunk era. So
It's
like,
the year 2069.
yeah, 2069,
Yeah.
and so the corporations of the world have gone to war. So war is business.
The
Essentially.
hippies were
Yeah,
right.
it's sort of like MAG. There's no more government anymore, and the world is split up into regions that are controlled by these super
corporations.
corporations who run your lives. Like they run your housing, your medical, you work for them, insurance. God, what else? Probably food as well.
Yeah. So
And it's
like,
all done via a chip in your head.
yeah. So like, anyways,
Yeah, I know.
these guys
Big Brother.
These guys made a chip, right? That sort of is supposed like a super chip that gives you like super senses.
It
of
allows
some
you
sort.
to access sort of the internet with your mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want it.
No, you don't, because they can then control your mind.
It's a small price to pay for internet. Wi-Fi all over the place.
But anyways, it looks like an interesting piece of game. Interesting game. The graphics I find look very nice. Anyways, on the PS3 and 360. I don't know about the PC version. Probably look better.
Probably
on the
better, yeah.
probably better on the PC. Yeah. The most interesting thing about this game is the weapons are all very unique, except that a couple they borrowed from Resistance. There's one gun, I can't remember what it's called in Resistance, but it basically shoots a tracer that attaches itself to the target, and then you can just shoot bullets in any direction and it'll go follow the target. I think that was in Resistance 3.
Do you know
that
what-
was the bullseye. Yeah.
That was the bullseye.
There was one thing
Resistance
about the
3.
weapons I don't like: the whole hacking thing.
Exactly.
You can like stop time and interfere with like the data around you.
That's because you have an internet chip in your head.
Oh, but just stop, Johnny. I hate when games do stuff like this. It's It's not like magic. If something's magic, you can go, okay, that's a premise. Like
It's
an accept.
pseudoscience. It's pseudoscience.
Yeah, this is nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think it's a good premise for a game.
Well, I
anyway.
played the demo, and I just
I
want to say,
disagree.
like, my evaluation of the demo, it's grand.
Yeah, it's not a great. It's not like a AAA release.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's something that coming out. It'll probably do okay. Won't do amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know if it will, though, because a lot of Syndicate fans don't like the genre change to first person. They think it's unnecessary.
I'll
Well,
still buy it.
I saw the reviews, and it's getting like, I don't know, 7.5. So
yeah,
like, it's grand.
some
like.
people even give it an 8 out of 10. So it's got some really interesting tricks up its
But have you
sleeve.
not heard that the campaign's a bit short?
Campaign's short,
And
but
the story's a bit weak and predictable, kind of?
yeah,
It's a first-person shooter, of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
But the real draw is supposed to be the multiplayer.
Kill the important evil man with the bomb.
And
Okay.
he's got an accent. Kill him.
Yeah, he must be the bad guy. He's got an accent that wears a giant coat.
The main draw for a lot of people is the multiplayer. The multiplayer is a squad-based co-op again, like Mass Effect. And you basically go and do missions, and you get ranked on the missions. It gets a bit repetitive apparently, but the thing that keeps it from getting way too repetitive that you stop playing is that you do have a steady trickle of new items and new weapons and new powers and stuff that keep coming, and there's a lot of emphasis on teamwork in this. So, like, for those of you that play COD, you can just go off on your own and do whatever. And in this, it's all you sort of have to stay with your group. If you go off on your own, you'll get killed really quickly, and the difficulty doesn't scale.
Yeah, but you don't get killed. You just get downed, and then someone comes over to you and just
Oh,
goes,
you do-
I'm going to hack into your suit. You're okay again.
No, you.
That's what happened in the demo anyway. I played it.
I'm pretty sure you died. No?
I played it.
Okay.
Anyway, God.
We'll move
guys.
on from Syndicate.
Yeah, moving from demos to betas, because Johnny Starhawk on the Sony Entertainment Network, or PSN, or whatever you choose to call it.